I have no problem with prostration, but not during Amidah. I don't think Chazal intended it to be done during the Amidah. The statement of Rambam, which seems to, it's not really clear what it's saying. That's number one. It's an ambiguous. It's unusual the Rambam says something ambiguous and unclear, but he does in this instance. It's not very clear what was intended. It's the universal minhag of all of Am Yisrael not to do Hishtah Havaya during Shmoneh Esreh, as opposed to Nefilat HaPayim after Shmoneh Esreh. There, if a person wants to do Hishtah Havaya, Behlet Efshari, it's definitely possible, and maybe even a Miswa Min HaMuvhar. But during Shmoneh Esreh, I don't think that was the intention.
What about davening Shmoneh Esreh on one's knees?
I think it's possible. I don't think it's asur. I think it's possible, but I don't think that's what Chazal intended, and I don't think that and it's not something that most people can do. A lot of people can't sit on their knees, stand on their knees for a very lengthy period of time. It causes them pain. Older people, other people, different people for various reasons, many people cannot do it. And that's one of the reasons it was never instituted. It's not something that can be demanded of everybody. Hishtah Havaya in the middle of Shmoneh Esreh, to go down on the floor and get up again whilst not moving your feet and all the rest of it, you have to be quite athletic and acrobatic to do that. And most people are not acrobats, they're not athletes. And it's an unreasonable demand, and that's why I think such a demand was never made. One of the reasons, anyhow.
In the past, I think the Rebbe brought a number of different proofs from Tanakh that different people, including Shlomo HaMelech, did.
Efshar. אני אמרתי שזה אפשר.
But was that the Amidah that they prayed? Was that what the Rebbe had?
I don't know if Shlomo HaMelech knew what an Amidah was. I doubt it. But apparently, sometimes at least, he davened as described in the Sefer Melachim.
But the Rebbe, I recall, it made it sound like that is an acceptable way to pray.
I didn't say it's unacceptable. I said it's acceptable. I said I think it's mutar to do so, but I don't think it's something that Chazal instituted. I don't think it's a basic halachic requirement or halachic standard. Okay, I think it's something extra. I think it's a midat hasiduth that some people may be able to do and may want to do. But it's not something that should be taught as this is how it should be. Lechatchila, everyone should be doing this. And I don't think it's correct. Definitely possible. It's definitely mutar. There, it's possible that the Rambam was referring to that, maybe, or his son was definitely possibly referring to that. Rav Sa'adia Gaon talks about a semi-reclining position during Nefilat HaPayim. It also has to do with the realities of life in different times and different places. We're not used to getting down on the floor all the time. Once upon a time, things were different. People used to get on the floor when they ate a meal. They used to sit on the floor with a cushion, without a cushion, whatever, or they used to recline on some kind of a couch. Getting down low on the ground, near the ground, was a common practice. We don't do that. Most people don't want to, don't know how to, and we just, it's not shayach. It certainly was not. It's not. You cannot find in the Talmud any hint that you're supposed to do these things during Shmoneh Esreh. So, in fact, in Yerushalmi it says the opposite, that certain Chachamim tried to demonstrate Hishtah Havaya, etc., in front of Rabbi, Wifsah. In other words, they were injured trying to demonstrate it, which just proves the point that it's not for everybody. Okay, it's not something that everyone can manage, can pull off.
I mean, the Arabs, when they pray, they always regularly go down on their hands and knees. Is it possible / likely that there was more of a similarity towards the way that they looked when they were praying?
It's hard to know. I don't think we can learn a great deal from. We cannot know and cannot infer from what they do that this is what we used to do. There's also Christians used to do different forms of prostration as well. Did they learn that from us? Possibly. Possibly not. Hard to know.
Thank you, Rabbi Bar-Hayim. We would like to encourage our viewers to share these videos with friends and send in your responses. We would also like to suggest the following opportunity to our viewers. If you identify with Rabbi Bar-Hayim's message, and would like to sponsor or dedicate a video interview with the rabbi in honor or memory of a loved one. If you would like to obtain Birkon Nusach Eretz Yisrael or invite the rabbi for a speaking engagement, please email us at office@machonshilo.org.